At the end of this month, the transition period for replacing illegal license plates to legal ones is coming to an end. Already 90% of the respective car owners have replaced their illegal license plates to legal ones. There is a minority of about 10% left who yet have 2 weeks left to register. It is quite simple. If you own a car, you have to have an insurance and a legal license plate. Otherwise, your car is not allowed on public or private roads. Extremist Serbs are brutally chasing and intimidating law-abiding fellow citizens, even burning the cars of Serbs, citizens of Kosovo, who have already changed the license plates. It is a huge mistake for UNMIK to suppress these facts and thus not helping citizens against extremists. Serbia had agreed already in 2011 the freedom of movement and, like always, breached the agreement for more than 10 years. When Kosovo announced to implement reciprocity with ID cards as well, Mr. Vučić threatened with violence again. And again, NATO and EU needed to intervene and to avoid violence. So after more than 10 years, citizens of Kosovo can finally travel with their ID cards through Serbia, as they do when they travel through the neighboring countries like Albania, North Macedonia, and Montenegro. The threat to stability and peace came from one side. No place for both sidism here, and that side is Belgrade. Kosovo did not provoke, Kosovo did not threaten anyone. Kosovo only insisted that Serbia, after more than 10 years, should rightfully stick to an agreement it had signed. This Serb supremacy is a threat to peace. Mr. Vučić is promoting the racist ideology of Serb world. He even made it an official government doctrine. This ideology is a recycled version of the Greater Serbia ideology, which was the ideology basis for the wars and genocide that Serbia waged against 4 countries under Milosevic in the 1990s. The ghosts of the past are coming back. Civil society and NGOs in Serbia are alarming the international community that this ideology of Serb world could lead to conflict and war in the Balkans once again. How such an aggressive ideology can end is just being demonstrated by Russia, who banked on an ideology of the so-called Russian world. Preparing for years with propaganda of hate, Milosevic started the first catastrophic war in Europe after the end of the World War II. Mr. Vučić has stepped up not only his aggressive rhetoric inside Serbia. He pursued systematically the biggest military build-up since the end of Yugoslavia in 1991. From just 10 military exercises with Russia in 2012, when Vučić took over, Serbia took part in roughly 100 joint military exercises with Russia only in 2021.